We all have habits that feel effortless. Brushing our teeth, getting dressed, eating meals are things we do every day without thinking twice. They become automatic, almost hardwired into our routines. Because of that, they don't demand any real willpower. But when it comes to more demanding habits, like working out consistently, studying at a set time, or building something meaningful after a long day, that's where the struggle kicks in. These are the areas where most people fall short. Life gets in the way. Things come up. We're tired, distracted, or unmotivated. And that's exactly when willpower becomes essential. What most people miss is that willpower is not something you either have or don't have. It's something you develop. It's a trainable skill, just like strength or endurance. Neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman has talked in depth about how this process is connected to a part of the brain called the anterior midcingulate cortex, or AMCC. According to his research, the AMCC is heavily involved in effort-based decisions and persistence. The more we engage in difficult tasks, especially when we'd rather not, the more this part of the brain strengthens and adapts. In other words, every time you choose to do something difficult, such as a tough workout, an intense study session, or resisting a distraction, you're not just pushing through discomfort. You're actually training your brain to get better at dealing with resistance. You're conditioning yourself to act, even when it's hard. That's why doing hard things matters, especially when you don't feel like it. That moment of hesitation is a rep, and every rep counts. The more you push through, the more you reinforce the identity of someone who follows through, even when it's inconvenient. So, how do you build this into your life? Start small. Pick one difficult task each day, something that aligns with your goals and forces you to make a conscious decision to either avoid it or face it head-on. It could be a cold shower, a focused writing session, going to the gym, or studying when you'd rather scroll. The key is that it should trigger a mental tug-of-war. That's how you know it's training the right circuits. Once you've chosen your task, anchor it to a specific time. Don't wait to feel like it. Assume you won't, and do it anyway. You won't always win, and that's okay. The act of trying consistently is how you develop grit and mental resilience. These traits carry over into every area of your life. Willpower won't always be necessary, but in the beginning, it is the bridge between who you are now and who you're trying to become.